So I actually wanted to talk about boredom a little bit. I think it's something that is looked at in a bad way, and I don't think it should be. Boredom is actually a good way to reset, in my opinion. So I'm not saying to be bored all day, but having maybe 10 to 15 minutes where you're actually not really doing anything can actually spark creativity, which can then be very useful. And it also resets your brain a little bit because we're constantly on our phones, we're constantly on social media, we're constantly consuming things. Maybe some people watch television and then they get on their phones, then they do some gaming, then they do something else that is stimulating their brain. It's a vicious circle. So whenever we have like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, I'd say 5 seconds where we don't really do anything, what do we do first? Get the phone out of our pockets, and then just like, we don't really do anything. We just open different apps and then close it, then reopen it, and then we get distracted. So in a way, we're always distracted, and we're always distracting ourselves because we want to get away from feeling bored. And I think feeling bored can actually be beneficial in a way. And I think it's not a bad thing to be bored sometimes. And I feel like we consciously have to make an effort to feel bored these days because there are just so many distractions out there, as I said, phones, TV, whatever. There's so many things. I also think that it helps you notice different things. So you put your phone down, you have like 5 minutes, and you look outside, you're like, it's actually not a bad day. It would be actually nice to go for a walk. It'd be actually nice to do something productive. It'd be actually nice to maybe catch up with a friend. So I think it can spark not just creativity, but spark a little bit of enthusiasm for life as well. And one more thing that I'll just add to that is I think it also allows you to open up a little bit more space for yourself in the sense of like looking at your own thoughts and analyzing yourself a little bit in a healthy way. Like, how do I actually feel about myself? How do I actually feel physically, mentally? What are my thoughts? We're always looking for distractions, and I don't want to say everyone is like that, but I feel like a lot of people are, and it's very easy these days to get distracted. I think it's nice to incorporate some mindful boredomness into our lives sometimes.